Hey guys, here is a list of the top 10 Korean dramas that are actually helpful for learning Korean. By the way, stick around until the end. I will share a bonus list of K-dramas for learners who want something a bit more challenging. Let's dive in. 나의 아저씨. This one's deep. A middle-aged guy going through a tough life ends up connecting with a younger woman who has her own struggles. It sounds sad, and it is, but beautifully sad. It's great for learning Korean because the conversations feel real, like the kind you overhear at a cafe and then eavesdrop on for 20 minutes. There's a lot of subtle emotional vocabulary and a natural flow. Downside: some of the lines might be really philosophical. So if you are expecting light rom-com banter, this ain't it. 이성균's deep voice is ridiculously smooth. It's like a butter for your ears. But sometimes it's so deep you will be like, wait, what did he just say? Even if you are not learning Korean, My Mister is hands down one of the most critically acclaimed K-dramas in recent years. It's that good. Itaewon Class. A guy opens a bar in Itaewon to get revenge on a corporate giant. This drama is great for hearing business and startup talk mixed with casual slang. It's like a crash course in young professional Korean. This one is based on a webtoon, and it launched Park Seo-joon into global stardom. Yumi의 세포들. Imagine your emotions are tiny animated characters living in your brain. Now imagine they are really dramatic and kind of adorable. That's Yumi's cells. It's great for learners because it uses clear emotional language and inner thoughts. You will learn how to express joy, jealousy, and panic eating. Why this one might be tricky? Some inner monologues and those Q-cell dialogues are not always practical for real-life conversation. This one is also based on the webtoon with the same title, and one of the few K-dramas that mixes animation and real actors, and somehow makes it work. 그해 우리는. Exes are forced to reunite years after filming a documentary together. Of course, sparks fly. This K-drama is great for hearing natural conversations between young adults. It's romantic, but not over-the-top cheesy. You will hear a lot of casual fights and low-key flirting. The music for 그해 우리는 became popular and played a big part in the drama's emotional vibe. 미생. This is the drama that made office life look like a survival game. A former Go player enters the corporate world and struggles to fit in. 미생 is great if you want to learn workplace Korean, like how to say yes sir while crying on the inside. But ironically, that's also what makes it tough for some people, because of lots of business jargon. This one's based on a massively successful webtoon. By the way, if you are looking for the best webtoons to level up your Korean, I've got a list ready for you. Check out the link in the description below. 스카이캐슬. Parents who would literally fight a bear if it meant their kids get into med school. It's an intense look at Korea's education system and class pressures. You will hear tons of Korean expressions and terms related to school and the educational system. Plus, there are a bunch of parent-child conversations. Some of the language is exaggerated or super posse. Not exactly how your neighbor will talk to you. Of course, the drama is super exaggerated, but the sad part is a lot of Korean students and parents can actually relate to it. Secret Garden. Looking for all the must-have rom-com ingredients in one drama? Soul swapping? Check. Ridiculously handsome and loaded CEO? Double check. A tough as nails Cinderella who never gives up? You bet. The throw in some sparkling tracksuits and boom, you've got yourself a K-drama classic. It's good for picking up romantic and dramatic expressions. And at the end of series, you will end up memorizing 이게 최선입니까? 확실해요? Whether you want or not. Even after all these years, people are still talking about the sit-up scene and that unforgettable foam kiss from Secret Garden. 미지의 서울. It's about identical twin sisters who look exactly the same but have totally different personalities and life directions. They end up switching lives and seeing the world through each other's eyes. The drama offers a great mix of casual everyday conversations, workplace language, romance, and serious self-reflection. Park Bo-young is basically playing four different characters. 미지, 미래, 미래 pretending to be 미지, and 미지 pretending to be 미래. And she nailed it. If you can tell the differences in how those four characters speak, good for you. 선제 없고 티어. A girl goes back in time to save her favorite idol, but ends up falling in love all over again. Time travel with feelings. This one is perfect for learning school-related Korean. Lots of casual slang, emotional lines, and let's be real, the lead actor is also pretty motivational. This one is adapted from a web novel, and yes, it's become a global hit. The Glory. A woman plots long-term revenge on the people who bullied her in high school. It's dark and intense. You might need to stretch before each episode. The plot might not be super realistic, but the conversations and the expressions feel surprisingly real and grounded. It's great for picking up natural Korean in serious emotional situations. But warning, the subject matter is heavy, not your light bedtime watch. And you will hear your fair share of Korean swear words. The Glory is written by Kim Eun-suk, the queen of Korean dramas, the writer behind the massive hits like 도깨비 and 태양의 후예. So there you go, 10 dramas that are great for learning Korean and possibly breaking your heart at the same time. But wait, if you are ready to level up and take on some extra challenge, I've got 4 more for you. I usually don't recommend certain genres for language learning, like period dramas, legal or medical shows, or detective thrillers. Why? Because they often use a vocabulary that is less relatable to everyday Korean life and sometimes features words or expressions you might never use in a real conversation. But if you are up for it, here are 4 extra picks, one from each genre, that are totally worth watching, even if the Korean is a bit tough. 철인왕후. A modern-day man's soul somehow ends up in the body of a queen from Joseon Dynasty. Yes, you heard that right. It's Freaky Friday meets palace politics. You will hear a mix of old-school royal court speech and modern-day casual Korean. It's a weird but fun combo. Just keep in mind, A lot of the historical expressions in this drama are definitely not the kind of Korean you will be using at a convenience store. But if you want to challenge yourself with old style honorifics and historical banter, this one's wild ride. Despite being a historical drama, it's ridiculously funny. The contrast between modern personality and ancient setting makes it hilarious and fresh. And 신혜선 absolutely crushes the role. 비밀의 숲. A cold, emotionally detached prosecutor teams up with a passionate detective to uncover corruption within the justice system. Quiet intensity meets righteous fire. You will get exposed to a ton of police and legal Korean. There's a sharp dialogue and plenty of professional terms. It's great for advanced learners who want to stretch their listening skills. This is one of the best written Korean thrillers ever, and critically acclaimed. 이상한 변호사 우영우. A brilliant young attorney on the autism spectrum navigates the legal world with her unique perspective. And yes, she really loves whales. You will hear a mix of a courtroom Korean and the everyday conversation. So you can learn legal terms, and that's why it's a bit challenging. But the personal moments balance it out nicely. This drama became a massive hit. It's heartwarming and funny. Plus, after you finish the series, you will find yourself repeating 기러기 토마토 스위스 인도인 별똥별 우영우 역삼역. If you don't learn Korean, you will never really get this part just through translated subtitles. 슬기로운 의사생활. 5 longtime friends work together as doctors in the same hospital, saving lives by day, jamming in a band by night. You will hear tons of hospital lingo and medical talk. But there's also plenty of casual banter and the real friendship moments that balance things out. It's more of a slice of life than a high-stress ER drama, so it's comforting and heartfelt. And it is funny. So now you've got a solid list of K-dramas that aren't just fun to watch, but actually help you improve your Korean. Try out different ways to study with them. Subtitles on or off, pause when you need to, or just enjoy the ride and let your ears get used to the sound of Korean. Whatever method you choose, the most important thing is to keep it fun. Because when you enjoy the process, that's when real learning happens. And honestly, these dramas on this list might just be the most entertaining Korean textbooks you will ever use. Let me know in the comments which one you've watched, or if you have other recommendations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any new tips on learning Korean or exploring Korea. Happy drama watching and Korean learning. See you next time.